Sige, nag-start na. Before we formally begin with our discussion, allow me to discuss once again our online protocols. So the first is to avoid using our microphones unless necessary, to take down notes of our discussion and to submit the assignments, homeworks on time. So our lesson for today is polygons. You will know the definition of polygons. You will differentiate polygons from non-polygons. You will identify the types of polygons, and you will determine the sum of the interior angles of a polygon. Okay, short review. So, did you join Kahoot already? Sino yung Kahoot natin? We have 8. Sino pang hindi nakapasok? Or watching na lang kayo? Sir, dalawa akin. I'll give you 1 more minute to join. Sa hindi pa talaga makapasok, manood na lang kayo. Wait lang daw, sir, sabi ni Clarfo. Smiling Dolphin. Sige, 11. Ilan ba tayo ngayon? 13. So, 2 more. Oh, mali sa mga isa. Clarice, nakapasok ka na? Ikaw itong si Claire?
Sir, iba po kami ni Clarice, sir.
Ay, sorry. Mahina ang connection. Sige lang, wala man itong points. Ano na lang kayo, answer kayo sa inyong sarili kasi maubos oras natin maghintay. Okay? Sorry kasi mabusan tayo ng oras. Start na tayo. Okay, beginning in 3, 2, 1. So our review is about basic geometric objects. The first question, what object is known by its position and location? Yan. So may nag-answer ng angle. Bakit angle yung answer? A point is known by its exact position and location. Ayan, no? Kunyari, yan. That specific point. A point has no dimensions. It has no length, width, and thickness. So, shout out to Miss Kim Caliaga for getting the correct answer. And to the others. Si Kim, yung mabilis nakasagot. Kaya mataas yung points niya. Sige, next.
Sir, bakit iba yung nakita ko, sir?
A collection of points along a line.
Sir, iba din makita ko, walang choices.
Dali lang ha.
Shapes lang yung makita ko, sir.
Yung nakita ko, sir.
Sa ano?
Ano yung
Sa
nabasa niya dyan?
Shapes lang, sir. Wala kami mabasa.
Shapes lang.
Shapes lang, sir.
Ulit, sir. Ulit.
Ulit. Sige, ulit. Leave ko ha. Okay, sige, ulitin natin.
Sir, ganyan talaga ang couch, sir. Shapes lang ginapakita, sir.
Nasa screen man yung questions. Tingnan nyo lang yung anong nasa screen. Sir,
Shapes rin ka ni akin, sir.
Sir, wala din ako makitang question. Same, sir.
oh, wala talagang question. Basahin ko yung question pala. I mean, pag binabasa ko yung question, ganito yung mechanics natin ha. Bago kayo mag-click ng answer, tingnan nyo muna sa Google Meet natin kung ano yung questions. Pero kung single screen lang kayo, basahin ko na lang yung yung question. Sige. Basahin ko na lang.
Pakita mo din.
Tapos sabihin ko kung anong shape or color yung choices. Okay. Tama pala yung kanina na mali lang yung natin yung mechanics.
Gulit, sir.
Sige, ulit. Nag-present pa man, di ba? Makita niya yung screen ko. Your Kahoot is loading. So, for now, open kahoot.it. Ito yung code. I-type ko sa chat box ha. Hintay na naman tayo. Sige, welcome. Pasok. Second. Sige, start ko na.
Sir, wait lang, sir. Nawala.
Lamaw. Sige lang, wala na kasi wala nang time. Basahin ko ng question. Doon na lang kayo mag-abang sa Google Classroom sa mga hindi naka-join. Okay, so an object known by its position and location. We have red, plane. We have yellow, angle. Sa blue is line and green, point. May nag-answer ng line. So the correct answer is point. Okay, next. So I repeat the mechanics. Basahin ko yung question. Then the choices. Saka kayo mag-answer. Or if you can view it simultaneously, then do not wait for the diretso. Sige, next. Points along a straight path, extending on both directions. A red, point. Yellow, line. Blue, angle. Then green, plane. So again, red point, yellow line, blue angle, then green plane.
Hindi kay signal, sir.
Meron pa ba nag-join? Bakit hindi pa ito nag-next?
Sige lang, tuyok-tuyok, sir.
Yan, paubos ko na lang itong time. Great. So all of your answers are correct. Partida ito sa mabagal ang internet, malugi sa points. So let's recognize Mr. Fahartin for being the top scorer. Good job. Yeah, next question. A flat surface with no thickness that extends in all directions. So red angle, yellow plane, blue point, and green line. So your answer is plane. Okay, correct. Si Fartin pa rin ang number 1, followed by Clarice. Very good. A set of lines on the same plane that have the same gradient and will never meet. Red skew lines, yellow intersecting, blue perpendicular, and green parallel lines. The correct answer is parallel lines.
Sir, nag-log, sir.
As you can see in our figure, we have here two lines with the same slope. As we have previously discussed, or as you have learned in your grade 7, the slope is a ratio of rise over run. So ito sila, pareha sila ng slope, and therefore, even if you extend this indefinitely, they will never meet. Those are parallel lines. Next question. So na-update na yung rankings. First na si Clarice. Followed by Romeo, Alkizar, Gian, and Charles. Catch up ka, police. Yeah, next question. A set of lines that meet at a point. Perpendicular, intersecting, parallel, or skew lines. Correct answer is intersecting lines. Ma-consider din natin itong perpendicular lines. But then we need to specify that perpendicular lines need to meet at a right angle. So itong mga lines na ito, hindi sila right angle, so hindi sila ma-consider na perpendicular lines. Sige, next. Intersecting lines that meet at right angles. Perpendicular, parallel, intersecting, or skew lines. So we have perpendicular lines, the correct answer. As you can see in the figure, yan o, right angles yung kanilang intersection. Next, a subset of a line wherein both ends, are bounded by a point. Line, line segment, ray, or angle. The correct answer is line segment. Very good. Tama silang lahat. A subset of a line where one end is an arrow while the other end is a point. Angle, line, line segment, or ray. The correct answer is ray. Okay, next question. A union of two rays that share a common endpoint. Point, angle, line, plane, or line. Correct answer is angle. Tama na naman silang lahat. Determine the unknown part of the angle as illustrated. What part of the angle is this? Is it a vertex? Is it a line? Is it the legs? Or is it a point? Actually, tama yung point, but let's specify what type of point is it. So that is the vertex of the angle. The definition of angle is are sets of rays joined that share a common vertex or share a common point known as the vertex. Yeah. So that point, this one is the vertex. Oh, Clarice is on the fire. Very good. And Charles is now on third place. Very good, police, catch up. Determine the unknown part of the angle as illustrated. These two rays, what do we call these? Are they legs? Are they line, point, or vertex? The correct answer is legs. So these two rays are called the legs of the angle. Now let's proceed to types of angles. An angle that measures less than 90 degrees. Acute, reflex, right, or obtuse. So we have here the measure 30 degrees. What kind or what type of angle is this?
Sir, number 10 gyapon.
Nag-error na yung connection ninyo, basta ganyan. Sige lang, manood na lang kayo sa Google Classroom natin, ay sa Google Meet, pagka naputol yung connection. Isisihin natin ang ating provider, bakit mahina ang ating signal. Sino pang hindi nakasagot?
Sir, nangungutok ng verify ako, sir.
Naungo. Sad life for you. Sige lang, do not worry because this activity is just for fun. It's not recorded. So the correct answer is acute. Bakit may nag-answer ng right? Basta less than 90, hindi kasali ang 90. So the correct answer is acute. Mark Daligdig is on the fire. Sige, catch up, dong. An angle measuring exactly 90 degrees. Right, reflex, acute, or obtuse. So this type of angle is denoted by a special character. Ayan o, yung square sa corner. That is the symbol for right angles. Correct. What type of angle is shown below? We have angle XYZ. What type of angle is angle XYZ? Or angle ZYX? Or angle Y? Parehas lang yan. So what type of angle? Correct answer is obtuse. Obtuse angles measure more than 90 degrees but less than 180. So ano ang measure ng angle XYZ? Ilang degrees?
180.
You have here 90 plus 30. So ang total is
120, sir.
120 degrees. Tama.
Minus
Correct.
60.
So last question. Double points. Determine the point of intersection of line A and line B. So line A and line B, determine the point of intersection. Is it P, Q, R, or S? Isa lang yung correct answer. Tingnan natin ang, line A. Yan. The blue line is line A. And line B, the orange. So, the correct answer is, P.
Orange pala.
Line A and line B, di ba? Ano yung question? Line A and line B. So, line A, the blue one. Line B is orange. So, correct answer is P. Okay.
Sir, black man yung B kanina, sir.
Mali yung question.
Question,
Okay,
sir.
so in that case, you need to forgive your teacher. Mali yung question. Pero ang correct answer is P, di ba? Ayan o, line A, the
Yes,
blue
sir.
line. And line B is the orange. So the intersection of A and B is this one. So ano yung question? Line A and B. A, B. Ayan. So no doubt about it. The answer is point P. Okay, so the results of our activity, we have Jan at third place, Clarice, and Akuyawa. Kinsa ang champion? Alkizar. So thank you for... Sige, ayaw na magka-bitter. Kay ganyan talaga ang buhay. Life is unfair. You need to masanay na kayo na ganyan talaga. Congratulations to our winners. Bigyan kayo ng bar nuts ni Sir. I-claim nyo ang prize mamaya. One piece of bar nuts. Proceed to the school later to claim your prize. So that's it for our review. Lang. So medyo maraming technical difficulties yung activity natin, no? Pasensya na.
Ganay, sir.
Sige lang, sige lang. Ganyan talaga. May mahina yung internet natin sa Philippines eh. So let's proceed with our activity, with our lecture proper. So our lesson for today is about polygons. A polygon is an enclosed figure on a plane formed by the union of finite number of segments. Pagka sinabing finite number of segments, what does it mean? You can count the number of segments. So what is a segment? A subset of a line bounded by 2 points on both ends. Okay, so we have 3 figures below. Which of the following is a polygon? Is it A, is it B, or is it C? So review the definition above. We have the definition. So based on the definition, determine which of the following is a polygon. So isa lang ang
Star,
polygon
sir.
dito.
A.
Sir.
Okay, may I ask someone to explain his answer? Sige daw. We have Angela Claudette. Bakit A ang iyong sagot? Why do you think the star is the polygon? Baka mahina yung signal. How about Justin, Daligdig? Why do you think, or defend your answer, why do you think A?
Because, sir, polygon is an enclosed figure and the letter A is enclosed figure on a plane and it's a plane formed by a union of a finite number of segments. The star, sir, the star has 10 sides, sir, or 10 line segment.
How about the circle? It is also an enclosed figure. Bakit hindi siya polygon?
Kasi, sir, wala siyang line segment, sir. Circle is made up of points.
Oh, very good. Very good. Let's give a thumbs up to Justin. Tama. A circle is a collection of infinite number of points. So hindi siya line segment. And also, circle is infinite number. Meanwhile, polygons only have a finite number. So how about the third figure? Bakit hindi siya polygon?
Siya enclosed, sir.
Finish.
Hindi siya enclosed. So open siya. So this is not a polygon. What if we close this side? Maging polygon na siya, hindi? Let's say I will draw like this. Yan. Polygon na siya,
Yes,
hindi?
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, if we do this, then it becomes a polygon. Sige, very good. Thank you for your feedback, for your answers. Asa naman ang mouse? Okay, tama ang inyong mga kasagutan. So let's proceed to diagonals. A diagonal is a segment that connects two non-consecutive vertices. So, alin dito ang diagonals? Which line segments or what line segments are diagonals? So, we have two diagonals. Line segments, ano?
Line AD and line CB, sir.
So, we have line segment AD, yan. And line segment BC. How about line segment AD? Is it a diagonal? Ito siya.
No, sir.
So, bakit hindi siya diagonal?
Kasi, sir, vertices A and B, sir, are consecutive.
Okay, so that's the reason. The reason is always in the definition. Diagonals, two non-consecutive vertices. So A and B, A and C, B and D, and C and D are consecutive. So they are not diagonals. Ano pala ito sila? What do we call these segments? These are the starts with letter S.
Sides, sir.
Sides.
Sides of the polygon. Very good. Sige, next. This is very self-explanatory. When we are talking about interior and exterior, things found inside the polygon are in the exterior, while outside the polygon, exterior. Pang grade 1 na concept. Inside the polygon, interior. Outside the polygon, exterior. Sana ganito na lang palagi yung math, no? Madali lang. Ano masasabi nyo, dear students? Let's hope that math is just like this, very easy. So no question about interior and exterior. Let's proceed to the next. So here we see a table where we classify polygons according to the number of sides. So we have triangle, 3 sides. Quadrilateral, 4 sides. Now this penta, hexa, and hepta are prefixes indicating the number of sides. And gon stands for polygon. So pentagon, so 5 sides polygon. Now, n-gon is a generic term, and it, let's say you have a polygon 100 sides, so 100 gon. Understand? So this is the table classifying polygons according to the number of sides. So any questions so far? Classification of polygons according to the number of sides. So, kung meron ba kayong katanungan? Yan siya. So now let's proceed to convex and concave. Based on the figures below, can you describe what is a convex and what is a concave polygon? Sinong maka-describe? So convex and concave. We have 2 examples. This one is convex, while the other is concave. Based on the figures, write a description or describe or define convex or concave polygons.
Sir, concave.
Okay, let's recognize Pretzel, Kalimpon, nag-echo ka. Baka dalawa yung account mo. I-mute mo yung isa. Isa lang yung buksan mo na mic. O, dalawa yung account mo. Pretzel, answer na.
Sir,
Okay,
concave, sir, is sir, shape that curve inward, then convex is curve, sir, sa labas.
Okay, thank you for your valiant effort. Tama yung answer niya, no? Medyo curve inward yung concave. So, sa spoon, which part of the spoon is concave? Search tayo sa Google, spoon. Spoon. Images. Okay, we have here a spoon. Ano tayo ng side view ng spoon? Wala ng side view. Sige, ito na lang. So this side of the spoon, what's this? You can see the hole of the, hindi man ito spoon, parang ano ito, luwag. What part or what's this side? Is it convex or concave? Can you see this?
Convex, sir.
This is caving inward. This is concave.
Concave.
How about the back of the spoon? Ito. The back. Since it's bulging, this is convex. Okay, so that's the definition or the description based on appearance. How about try to define or describe based on these segments? Ayan, no? We have segments. Try to derive the description of convex and concave based on these lines you see here. You see these lines? What do you call this line?
Diagonal,
This
sir.
dotted- That is a diagonal, correct. How about this one? Ano gani ang definition ng diagonal? Line that connects two non-consecutive vertices.
Vertices.
Okay, so based on that definition, try to describe. Where is the diagonal located? Sa convex. Nasaan ang diagonal? Interior or exterior?
Interior,
And
sir.
Mister,
the
mister,
diagonal is
mister.
in the interior. Oh, nasa loob. How about concave? Where is the diagonal? Is it
Outside,
interior
sir. Outside, sir. Exterior.
Okay, exterior. So based on that, derive the description or the definition of convex and concave polygons. Sige, hanap tayo ng volunteer. How about sinong matapang? Clarice, answer. What is the definition of convex and concave polygons with respect to the diagonals? What is the definition of convex and concave polygons based on its diagonals or the location of its diagonals? Walang
Ako, sir.
Sige, Justin, answer.
Sir, convex polygon can create a diagonal inside itself or in interior, sir, and the concave creates a diagonal outside of the polygon, sir.
Okay, how about Romeo Fahartin? You are trying to answer. Sige, ipalabas ang iyong damdamin.
Ano sir, yung convex, sir, no, there's no diagonal in the exterior of the polygon, sir, and concave have at least one diagonal in its exterior, sir.
Okay, both your answers are correct. Thank you for your valiant efforts and your courageous try to define. So ayan, no? You can see the diagonals. If the diagonal is inside the polygon or is in the interior, that's convex. But if the diagonal is in the exterior, that is concave. We can also try to describe convex and concave based on its appearance. So if it's bulging, dito na side is convex. Diba? You remember the spoon? The side of the spoon where it is bulging is convex, while the side of the spoon where it caves in is concave. Sige. Any question? Clarification on convex and concave? So let's check the chat box kung may katanungan. Nag-answer si Clarice, sabi niya no mic. The location of the diagonal is inside. Concave is outside. Okay, thank you for your answer. Okay, seeing no questions, let's proceed with our discussion. So we classify polygons based on congruency. Who can describe? We have here already the examples. We have three classifications. We have equilateral, equiangular, and regular. So based on the figures, who can describe or define the three classifications? We have here a kite. A kite. This is a kite, di ba? We have here a rectangle. And we have here, ano ito? A square. So based on these three figures, try to describe
Sir, I try.
classifications of polygon. Sige, sinong gusto mag-answer?
Sir, ako, sir.
Sino yan siya?
Gian.
Okay, Gian. You are
Sir,
recognized.
in equilateral, sir, the sides of it are equal, sir. And in equiangular, the angle, good, sir, sa gilid-gilid niya ay equal, sir. Tapos sa regular, both the angle and the sides are equal.
So, sa equilateral, the sides are equal. Sa equiangular, the angles are equal, sabi mo. And sa regular, both the sides and the angles are equal. So, let's give Gian a thumbs up for a correct answer or a very good answer. So, sa figure, the dash, itong mga lines na ito signify congruency. Pag sinabing congruency, same measurement. So the measurement or the length of this side is equal to the length of this side, and that side, as indicated by one dash. Ngayon, if we add another dash, let's say this is two dashes. So these three dashes are not equal to this one. So we add another dash here. Ibig sabihin nito, this side and this side have the same measurement, while these sides with two dashes have the same measurement. So dito sa rectangle, itong side na ito, one dash. Diba? Pareha sila ng measure. And the other one, two dashes. Can you understand the point of the dash? Now, pagdating naman sa angle, equiangular, same angular measurement. So, you see, all of them are right angles, diba? So, what's the measure of right angles? Ilang degrees?
90.
So, 90, 90, 90, 90. So, equal silang lahat. No need to discuss bakit sila equal. Because all right angles are congruent. So, sa regular polygon, we have same or congruent sides and congruent angles. Yan. So, any question for the classification of polygons? So, equilateral, same sides. Equiangular, same angles or congruent angles. Regular, congruent sides, congruent angles. Okay? Now, let's proceed to the sum of interior angles. Ano gana yung interior? Inside the polygon.
Sa loob, sir.
Exterior? Outside the polygon. Sige. What polygon is this?
Triangle.
Triangle because three sides.
Triangle.
Okay. Pag sinabing sum of interior angles, we measure the angle of measure the measure of this angle. Then this angle, then that angle. Then we find the total measurement of all the angles. Yan ang interior measure. So how do we find the sum? So what do you think is the sum? Okay, first question. What's the measure of a circle? Angular measurement of a circle. It is also a complete revolution.
360.
Okay, so circle is 360. Saan yung circle? Sige, ala yan. Basta ito, so one whole revolution is 360. So ano ang 1/2?
180.
So if we can prove
180.
that the triangle has 1/2 of a circle, masasabi natin na 180 ang sum of the interior angles of a triangle, di ba? We can say it. So let's try to rearrange the triangle. So we have here our triangle. Then, ayan o. Let's rotate the triangle and move it adjacent to the original form. Sige. So we rotate it and we have ilan triangles na meron? 3 triangles. Then we have points A, B, C, D, and E. So what angle is this? Angle BCD. Diba? Ulitin natin ha. So originally we have one triangle. Then we drew 2 congruent triangles but with a different orientation. So binaliktad natin yung original triangle. Yan. Can you see the illustration? Now we have angle BCD. This red angle. Okay, question. What angles correspond to this angle? What angles?
Cute angle, sir.
Hindi, I mean, name the angle. Anong angles yung naga-correspond?
Angle C, sir.
Okay, I will, sige ha, ito ha. I will reveal the answer to the question. This angle corresponds to angle ABC and CDE. Ayan o. Drawing natin ha. This, wait. Ito sila. Kasi pag binaliktad mo itong upside down triangle, 'di ba? Upside down ito. If you rotate it 180, maging ganyan siya. 'Di ba? So the angle here will correspond to this angle. Ayan siya oh. Did you get the point?
Yes po.
Okay. So let's proceed. So yan sila. Yan sila oh. Sa ilalim. Sige, next angle. Which angles correspond to this one? To angle ECD. Write the name or state the name of the angle. Which angles correspond to this? Yellow angle. Based on the figure. So ang corresponding nito, yan. How about this? What corresponds to that angle? How about yung ating magiting na police, Charles? What angle corresponds to the yellow angle?
Angle BDC, sir.
Sige daw, BDC. BDC. Ito? This one? Dalawa man. Ano pang isa? And
Sir, angle BDC.
BDC. Yan gani. BDC. Ayan. Ano? Drawing ko na. Ano pang isa? Dalawa man yan.
BCA, sir.
DCA. Ito. This one?
EBA, sir. Yung sa A, sir.
Sige, sige. Ulitin natin ang answer nyo, be. Ano yung una? BDC. Ito. Di ba? Sabi ni Tulis, angle BDC corresponds to angle DCE. What is the other angle corresponding to this yellow angle here?
BAC, sir.
BAC. Ito. Well, if you tingnan nyo yung look at this triangle, ha? Drawing natin. Pardon my drawing kasi mahirap pag mouse yung gamit. This angle corresponds to this angle. Yan. Klarong-klaro. So let's see if your answers are correct. Ayan, oh. Ayan sila. These angles correspond to those angles. Again, the last angle we are going to find is this, the blue angle. Angle ACB. So which angles correspond to angle ACB?
CBD, sir.
CBD, this one. How about another angle?
Angle CED, sir.
CED. Yan. Sige, test natin kung tama yung sagot. Yes, your answers are correct. So, we form a semicircle. Ayan, no? So, these angles form a semicircle. Yan sila. And we know from definition that a circle is 360 degrees. Yan. So, 1/2 of a circle is 180. And since yellow, red, and blue, you know, yellow, red, and blue angles measure 180, that means the sum of interior angles of a triangle is ilan? Ilan ang sum? Base
180.
nating ilan? The sum S equals ilan? Ayan, o. 1/2 ng circle.
80 degrees.
You see, blue is here. Yan. Red is there. Then you have yellow on that side, which is also found inside the triangle. So red plus blue plus yellow equals 180. Oh, red plus blue plus yellow equals 180. So the sum of interior angles is 180. So did you get the explanation kung bakit 180? Yung ginawa natin is nag-drawing lang tayo. So we started from an original triangle, then we draw two adjacent triangles with a different orientation. So you can see the three angles which correspond to three angles inside the triangle, the original triangle. So that's the reason why bakit 180 ang sum. You see, we form a semicircle here. So how about, so we already established the fact that triangle equals 180. So sum of interior angles of any polygon. What we will do here is create triangles inside a polygon. How will we create triangles inside a polygon? So, question, what diagonals start from point E? What's the name of the segment? Draw diagonals starting from point E.
Segment AB, EC, and
Di ba? Segment, ED, and EC. Yan. Sige. Tama yung sagot. ED and EC. Question, how many triangles did we form?
3, sir.
Three triangles. Ano? We have triangle ADE, triangle BEC, and triangle CED. So we have 3 triangles. What is the sum of interior angle of triangle? 180. Ilang triangles? Tatlo.
Tatlo.
So times 3. Ilan?
540, sir.
Ilan? 540. So 540 sa what pentagon? What polygon is this?
Pentagon, sir.
Pentagon.
Pentagon.
Okay. So this is the formula. N minus 2 times 180, where N is the number of sides. So let's try the formula. Pentagon is 5 sides, di ba? Penta. Five sides. So S equals N minus 2 times 180. 180 degrees. So, ilang sides ang pentagon? 5. 5 minus 2 times 180. So, 180 times 3. Equals 540 degrees. Parehas ba yung answer natin sa answer natin kanina?
Opo.
Yes, 540, di ba? Tingnan natin yung answer natin kanina. Ano, 540. And that's it for our lesson. Any questions? May katanungan ba kayo dyan? So let's proceed sa ating summary. Fill in the blanks. An enclosed figure on a plane formed by the union of a finite number of segments is called what?
Polygon.
Polygon, sir.
Polygon, sir.
Polygon. A diagonal is a line that connects two
Non-consecutive vertices, sir.
non-consecutive vertices. Objects inside a polygon are said to lie in its blank, while objects outside the polygon lie in its blank.
Exterior.
Interior and exterior. Polygons that do not have a diagonal in its exterior are called
Convex polygon.
do not have a diagonal in its exterior. So, ganito. So, di ba ito convex? Because this is his diagonal. While this is concave. Because the diagonals are inside the polygon. So, do not. Tapos exterior. So, pag walang diagonal sa exterior, ano? Concave.
Convex.
Bakit convex? Do not have in the exterior. So, ibig sabihin, nasa interior lang.
Yes, sir.
Mali yung question dito eh. Parang ano ang tama? Tama ako o mali ka?
Sir, nasa slide mo man, sir.
Ay, tama pala. Nalito na ako. Sorry. Naguluhan ako sa pangyayari. So pagka concave, caving inside. Therefore, meron siyang diagonal sa exterior. Naguluhan na tuloy ako. Ay, naku, buhay. Sorry. And the last question, a polygon with congruent sides is called a congruent sides and angles.
Equilateral polygon, sir.
The answer is regular polygon. Sige. So that's the end of our lesson. Let's proceed to our assessment. Medyo na-confused ako doon kadali. Sino rin ang na-confuse sa inyo? Naguluhan si Sir, sorry. So, the link for our online quiz, ansiran nyo na kaagad para wala na kayong isipin. Don't worry kung mababa yung score kasi paulitin ko kayo ng answer para walang left behind. So that's the link for our quiz. Answer it as soon as possible. And if you experience siguro mahinang internet connection, you may delay answering it. Huwag niyo lang paabutin ng second grading. Okay? So, thank you for listening, dear students, and I hope that you have learned something today. I apologize for the technical difficulties we have experienced during our lessons, and that is beyond our control because that's the service of our internet providers at work. Sige, and as always, keep safe and have a good day, everyone. Thank you. You may now proceed to your modular instruction.
Tapos na po, sir.
Okay, sige, mag-modular na kayo or kung gusto nyo, mag-answer na kayo sa iba ninyong modules, sa ibang subjects. Or continue working on your backlog. Mga hindi nyo pa natapos. Sige, you may now go. Thank you for listening.
Bye po. God bless.